Welcome in, YouTube, to part 10 of Morrighan Initari's adventures through Stormblood, where today we are going to have another showdown with Zenos. And probably a little bit more. We'll probably make it to the Azim Steppe too in today's video. But let me know what you think of these down below. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And don't forget, you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/CalebGames here. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I usually stream starting from 9 to 10 Pacific time and go until usually about between 1 and 2 p.m. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I'll see you in a bit.
I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those at least are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon.
Alright, search for Ugiri. Which I believe is going to be somewhere like... Oh no, she's at Namai. We're just going to teleport back to Namai. Cut down on travel time some. Alright. She's over this way. She's down below. There she is! We'll jump down on her. Ow. Break our ankles.
Did Gosetsu send you to stop me?
No. Then you came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. 'Twould seem that Zenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort, and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Morrighan. I will. Not alone, you will. I will be there. I know the odds. I know what he is capable of, and that in an open confrontation I will likely die. But if I do not, if I succeed, then countless lives will be saved. Doma, Alamigo, everything will change. One life for that world is a price I would pay 1,000 times over. What? What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Thank you. Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yazuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. We have a long drive ahead of us. Who's listening in? Who's the little punk?
You son of a bitch. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard 2 rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Gah! Stupid, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends. And they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to.
You piece of shit. But, you know what? It's his choice. And I'm the God's damned warrior of light. I will say, you know, like looking around, Yangsha is a very pretty place. Ugiri?
This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Zenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on to these very docks.
where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Aye aye, Captain. This way. Alright. I mean, honestly, this does seem like a place to sneak in and kill someone, but we gotta get rid of this bird that's revealing our hiding place. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Damn right. Ah, there you are. From the roof we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Zenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Got that right. Alright, let's do this. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. Indeed I am. Level sync me down to 66, baby!
He comes.
I probably shouldn't have worn a shirt that glows.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Such a leisurely pace. Also, I think Yatsuyu's legs were clipping through her dress. Whoa!
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound.
Whoa.
Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
All right. Zenos, yea, Galvus, you will die by my hand. First, you must kill my men. You can do that, can't you? What are you doing, you fools? There are only 2 of them. I will try to read as many of the things. How much longer must you make me wait? I mean, we are hurting him a lot more than we have in the past. Oi! No one said you could do that. You Giri, please. Oh, shit. Very well. I suppose you have earned this. This is not a game, you twisted, arrogant bastard.
This day you die!
Oh! Ah! Well done, beast. You have earned the right to look on the
Let us put you to a proof.
Ame no Hibakari. And now he's back to the point where he like takes no damage. What is this? Kami forfend.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run!
I won't let you win, Zenos.
Give me something to remember.
I mean, I'm trying, buddy. You're better than most, I'll grant you that, but not good enough. This ends now. Damn. We tried, though. We gave it our best.
I remember you, Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Yeah.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies.
Are you
Look ye
referencing?
where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
I don't feel like his poem was referencing the sword. Oh shit! Was it at this moment that he realized that maybe we are the hunt that he's after?
How right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live!
Yep, this is when we became his best friend.
You are not worthy.
I'm not going to go to the next thing yet because I don't know if these scenes are all supposed to be in the rain, but I feel like they are that much more fucking epic with the rain. Now we'll go to the next one. Oh shit! The village is rising!
You imperial dog! No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love.
In his defense, though, like, nobody could blame him for that. In the situation that they're in, where they are being oppressed the way they are, no one could blame you for doing what you had to do in order to continue to survive and to protect the people you love.
And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
There was the Vercure.
Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
I hated Zenos through this expansion. Having beat the game with a character already, and coming back and playing through it again with Morrighan, I freaking love Zenos' character. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I am heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't think us. Think Alfino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders calling for a squadron to be assembled.
As were you.
I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Ah, right. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Alright, Issei, what you got? How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi, too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
This is true.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Zenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what.
Probably a good idea, so we didn't all die.
I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Zenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a womb.
Her brother.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded.
Okay, that's good.
That
good
being
to know.
the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Zenos himself.
Woo!
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Damn straight. Or so you all think. Okay. I will be traveling to the Azim Steppe, Morrighan. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I can do it again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply.
Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add.
I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me, and then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. This beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in a rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Sharlayan or Ul'dah, is it?
Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go.
Doubtless you speak from personal experience? As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Morrighan, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane. Dealing with this troublesome Aetherite, I could go on, but you understand.
Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities.
We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once.
You will be joining us, Morrighan.
For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many malms to travel before we reach reunion.
Wait! Don't leave yet!
Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So don't keep us waiting too long.
We should be able to fly now. Meanwhile, at Doma Castle. Oh, in the keep of Doma Castle. I was close.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Damn.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. Or die with the rest of them.
Damn.
Oh, are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
Knocks him on his ass, huh?
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
There it is. There's the hatred Zenos was talking about.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Oh, we're back to Girabanya now. Okay.
Aye. This is the place.
Justinian!
When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Right. Yep, see, we can fly. Yugiri. If all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Azim Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous? Circuitous? I don't know how to say that word. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Asari. We can do that. Hello, Ruby Sea! Oh, we actually have to stop here. I was gonna just fly straight north. From here, we will turn north until we arrive at a cape. through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Steppe. Lys and Gosetsu have already gone on ahead. We should carry on as well. Is this one a lookout or a sit or what? It's a lookout. There we go.
Gosetsu! Ah, there you are. This is the cave. After you, Morrighan.
Waiting for the voiceover, because I have stuff I want to say about this area.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Alright. What I was going to say is, this area so much reminds me of the Calm Lands from Final Fantasy X. I give you the Azim Steppe, Morrighan, though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much further. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here is where we will begin our search for Lord Hien. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed part 10 of Morrighan Initari's Adventures through Stormblood. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you're thinking of them. Like, let me know if you're enjoying these shorter types of videos. I know I've said this at the end of every video I've done recently, but I'm trying to figure out what YouTube wants from me. So, thanks so much for watching, YouTube. I love you. Take care of yourselves.